Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. So grateful to have all of you here for a powerful meditation session under these beautiful trees. Meditation does give you a sense of serenity, some peace, some tranquility. And the chances are, when you leave this meditation here, you'll probably drive calmer, you'll feel more relaxed, you'll be more present with your family, and you'll be less reactive. And as the yogi starts to make meditation a regular practice in their lives, they become more and more consistent. You find this peace, this beautiful state of mind, this peace seeps into your day as well. You see it's not just as glimpses or pockets, but it stays with you for longer time. And the yogi loves that. Because when the yogi feels at peace, which the yogi felt during meditation, and now the yogi senses it during the day, the yogi loves it because it makes life worth living. Peace makes life worth living. So the deepest philosophy is peace is the highest state of living, highest state of living for us. So we're all trying, whatever we are trying to do, we're actually looking for peace, right? So if you think about it, if you are in a state of peace, if your mind is in a state of peace, life seems beautiful, no matter what it is, no matter the way it is. Life seems beautiful. And when you're in turmoil, life seems like hell, no matter what the life is. It might be the best of circumstances, and yet, if you are in a state of turmoil, life seems like hell. So the yogi finds out that it is not the outer stuff that makes the life worth living. It is the inside stuff. The yogi finds out that whatever is happening outside does not determine if the yogi feels life is beautiful or the yogi feels life is hell. It is not the outside. The yogi understands it very clearly that it is the inner state of peace that determines the outside. That determines the outside. Okay, so it's not the outside, it's rather your inner state of peace. That determines if life is beautiful or if life is not. And you would have noticed this. Abiba, you tend to your garden, right? And you tend it with the most loving care, the way you speak about it. And I know that you do it because it gives you a sense of peace, doesn't it? That peace that washes over you, right? You go hike up in the woods or you go for a mountain hike close to nature because it gives you peace. You enjoy being with someone because they give you a sense of joy or happiness, which is just another synonym for peace. Anything that you do in your life, anything that you want in your life, you want it because you believe it will bring you peace. Anything. Name one thing that you say, I'd rather have it, but even if it doesn't give me peace. Probably not. So the yogi understands life's deepest principle, which is peace makes life beautiful. Peace is what makes my life beautiful. And so the question today we should explore is, how can we attain this peace? How can we maintain it? And how can we preserve it? How can we preserve and maintain this peace? How can we cultivate it? Well, we see it in our meditation, but how can we keep it, make it a more permanent state of mind? How can we make peace a permanent fixture in our lives? Because peace makes life beautiful. Peace makes life worth living. If I have peace, anything, it could be the way it is. It doesn't matter. I find life beautiful. And if I'm in turmoil, it doesn't matter. I'm having the most expensive vacation. I'm with the best of friends. But if my mind is agitated, you don't like it. So it's all about peace. But we have it backwards. The yogi starts to recognize this, that most times the yogi has it backwards, which is you're more dependent on the outside forces to give you peace. If your colleague criticizes you, you lose your peace. If your sibling yells at you, or if your spouse yells at you, you lose your peace. Anybody's behavior is not worth the way you want it, you lose your peace. So you lose your peace depending on somebody else's behavior. You also lose your peace based on certain circumstances. So look how illogical it is. You are dependent on the outside forces to give you the peace that is so precious, which makes your life beautiful. You see how backwards we have it? And the outside forces you cannot control. You cannot control anybody's behavior because there are forces bigger than you that are at play. Their genetics, the way their upbringing is, the way, their day has been going. You cannot control people and their behaviors. You cannot even control the situation and the life unfolds because, again, there are forces bigger than you. You don't comprehend. There are cosmic, physiological. There's so many forces we don't understand. So life is going to do its thing. It's going to unfold the way it is. So the first thing the yogi learns is surrender to the moment, to people, everything as is. That's the first step to learn how to cultivate this peace and how to maintain it. You surrender to life as it unfolds. You just give up your control. Look, surrender doesn't mean you're giving up control. Surrender means you're recognizing you never had control. It really is that. You just never had control, my friend. None of us do. So the next best thing you can do is to accept the way life unfolds. Stop resisting it. Stop judging it. So you can learn how to preserve this peace. Okay, so how do you cultivate peace? Meditation, of course. And the second is the first thing you get up in the morning, you wear this cloak of peace, okay? You wear it and you say, nothing is worth giving up my peace today. And then within 10 minutes, something is going to happen. Okay, within 10 minutes, you sit for meditation and the sound is so loud outside, or, your kids decide to, come barging in the room probably and disturb your peace or whatever. And that's within 10 minutes, something is going to happen. And what do you say to yourself? That's the question you ask. Is it worth giving my peace over? And the answer always, my friend, is no. Nothing is worth giving up your peace. It's a precious commodity. It makes your life beautiful. It makes your life beautiful. So why would you give up? So that's the first thing, your intention that you're not going to give up your peace. And second, you question, should I give up my peace? The answer is always no. And then what you do is stop resisting, stop judging with the moment. You relax and release. Remember we spoke about this technique a few months back, if you guys recall? It's called relax and release technique. Michael Singer created this and it's very popular. Relax and release, which means, let's say, for example, you're getting angry at me for something. And so your energy is coming and it's ready to sort of attach on me. And I'm like, could be like a magnet right now, and it could attach itself to me. But if I just acknowledge it, if I relax into it, which means you relax your shoulder, relax your heart. These are actual steps, you guys, just like your cuts through technique. So these are actual steps. You remind yourself, is it worth giving my piece over? The answer is no. Relax your shoulder. Open your heart, which means relax your heart. Relax your solar plexus. It's quick. Everything, all of this is very quick. And this is how you let go. You let go. You kind of dodge that bullet. You dodge it gently. And that's it. And it's not like you're sulking with that person either. You are as though nothing happened. Because peace is so precious. Why would you give it away for that person? Nobody's worth it. It's a precious commodity. And that makes life beautiful. So you don't want to give it up that easily. And then you notice your life becomes your training ground. People become your lessons. And you keep practicing. And of course, sometimes you lose and sometimes you win. So if anybody, any situation, the traffic jam, anything that happens, you practice this. And as you keep practicing, you are creating muscle memory. Your mind is actually liking this because it means you are more relaxed. You are not that chaotic. And gradually, you're changing your mind setting. You're moving the dial from stress and chaos. You're moving the dial. You're shifting it to peace, to peace, to peace. The mind is learning. This is amazing. And you're changing your mind. Neurons that fire together, wire together. If you keep doing this, you're firing a different set of neurons. And now they're wiring together. It's becoming a hardwired habit in you. And that's how you cultivate it, and you preserve it, and you maintain it. So as you go about your day, you wear that cloak of peace. And then you ask yourself this question, is anything worth giving up my peace? And the answer is no. So whatever you need to do next, you do. But you don't give up this peace. It's more precious than diamonds. It makes your life beautiful. So you don't want to give it up. And then if you keep doing this in a month or two, and you have to do it with conscious intention, because the universe recognizes that. It recognizes a willingness, a conscious intention. And that's when you get the help from the universe. You get your spirit guides, your angels helping you because you put the stake in the ground and said, you know what, this is what I'm going to work on. And so you will see the help. It will appear for you. The universe is going to conspire with you to make it happen for you. But you need to show that discipline and that intention and that commitment first. And then you will see how it changes you, how life starts to transform. It starts to flow. And of course, you lose it many times because you're only human, and that's okay. And then you step back and say, okay, out of 10 times these days, I managed only 4. Well, not bad, but next time I'll try to make it 5 or 6. And then you just keep going on this road. And then you notice in a year or two, nothing shakes you that soon. You become very stoic in life. And when something stronger or deeper happens in your life, which is challenging, and God forbid if it ever happens, but life is like that. Something challenging happens, you're ready. You're ready to face it. You don't fall apart. You're ready to face it. And so that's how you preserve and maintain your peace as a yogi. And meditation is a powerful tool. It's going to take you there. And so you practice your meditation every day. You experience that stillness. It's like a cool breeze in the summer and a warm blanket in winters. That stillness is so beautiful. And you experience that. And then you carry it in your day by doing all of this. Is it worth giving up my peace? The answer is no. What do I need to do? I need to relax and release it. Open my heart. Relax my shoulders. Let it go. Let it go. It's not worth it. Peace is far more precious. Right? And that's how you begin to elevate your consciousness. You will recognize how you're changing. You know, I have this beautiful poem that I want to read, and then I'm going to ask you guys to share. It's a lovely poem by Dorothy Hunt. Okay, so may I read it quickly? Thank you. Do you think peace will come some other place than here? Some other time than now? In some other heart than yours? Peace is this moment, without judgment. That is all. That is all. This moment in the heart space where everything that is welcome. Again, this moment in the heart space where everything that is welcome. Peace is this moment without thinking that it should be some other way, that you should feel some other thing, that your life should unfold according to the way you want it. Peace is this moment without judgment, this moment in the heart space where everything that is welcome. So, I think she said it so well, right? There's no other way.